Let's open it up and see what some folks want to talk about, and we'll take a few minutes together.
This is from Stephanie. What are your thoughts about the Redfin CEO predicting a real estate crash?
It's crap. And I respect Redfin. I actually think they're a pretty projected, solid company. But it's just, that's the type of stuff that's out there. And I don't mind, when something's bullshit, I don't mind saying it's bullshit. And it pays, it's great, and it'll be on Brad Inman, and get great news, but it's bullshit. The stats don't lie. And the numbers don't lie. We have to be people that challenge things. If someone's going to stand up and say, we're shutting the city down for science, ask them what's the science. Flood the switchboards. I'm open. I'm a good citizen. What's the science? No, it's science. Science is not a banner to do whatever the hell you want. And it's stats. So I've been on debates this last couple of weeks. One of the hotshot guys out there in the marketplace, I won't mention his name because if I mention his name, I hammer him. But he's trying to make a name for himself. He's a real estate guy, and he's out there, and he said, we're going to have 50% drop-off in the marketplace. So I called him, and he was, oh, Brian, I'm a big fan of yours. I said, well, I'm hoping to be a big fan of yours. Tell me where you got your data from. Well, here, and then I did this, and I built this model, here it was, the BS. Smells bad. Where are you getting it from? I know those people. I can tell me. I have these sources. So he mentioned two people that I have direct relationships with. And it was Northern Italy and Northern California, in San Francisco City specifically. And he built a model for the entire US and Canada based on Northern Italy real estate and San Francisco. But he was on all the networks. And he was on all the real estate blogs and all the real estate vlogs, 50% down. The guy whose reputation is on the line is Lawrence Yun. Lawrence Yun's been around a long time. Lawrence Yun's still around. Now, I also check with Case Shiller, Zandy, Ivy Zalman, one of the best real estate economists out there. I get direct information from a man named Bob Barr with actual direct data from Wells Fargo. We have our whole research team, and I'm very confident. Let me tell you this. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And let me tell you, there is not going to be any precipitous drop-off. Real estate is the toilet paper of the future. Now, what are we dealing with? A lot of people unemployed. They're going to come back in chunks, boys and girls. This is a forced shutdown. There's some of them not coming back, I understand. But let me just tell you this. 70% of the people in this country, 78%, are still employed. Think about that. Rates are still in the 3% rate. 3%. We have a housing shortage coming into this. All economics is supply and demand. Supply and demand. When you have limited supply. Do we have more supply now or less? Is there more construction going on right now or less? Is there more building going on than less? You can't even get a permit to build something right now. Is there more or less? There's less. So we have less supply, increasing demand. People stay at home, and a lot of people are like, man, I want to move. I want to get out of here. I want to move. I want to have a... And it's 3%, and I have a job. So I'm sorry, I don't normally use profanity, but that was the top button there. It's BS. Call me, Mr. Redfin, call me. I'll be happy to explain the way of the world to you.
From Olga. Brian, any specific